it's very important that you guys understand that this is the new sexual marketplace that we're in. If you're deficient in something, it will come back to bite you in the ass. Simple as that. If you have money, but you're a simp, you'll get used. If you're handsome, but poor, girls won't stay with you long term. You won't be able to retain her. If you have game and nothing else, yeah, you'll get lays here and there, but it'll be very difficult for you to get women to take you seriously. This is why you have to have it all, guys. If you want to be able to have a woman who's submissive, attractive, doesn't have an eye for other men, number one, you got to find the right girl. That's a part of it. Some girls are 304s. You'll never be able to fucking fix their bad habits. And you have to mitigate all issues. Now, I'm here to tell you guys, and let me be explicitly clear about this. Having it all isn't going to save you guys. Having it all simply isn't going to save you guys. No one is impervious to this. Tom Brady lost Giselle to some fucking jiu-jitsu guy, right? World-class athletes lose their wives all the time, right? Or get broken up with or whatever. I'm telling you guys to have these things in place to mitigate the risk. But that does not mean that the risk does not still exist. You're plugging as many holes as you can in the fucking boat so it doesn't sink. You're trying to stay afloat. That's what dating as a guy is now, honestly. Because, like I said before, all the conventions that kept women in line to keep them submissive and, following a man's lead, they're all gone. We don't have shame anymore. We don't have religious institutions anymore like that are powerful enough to tell women that they need to fucking chill out. We don't have societal pressure on women to stay faithful. We have, if anything, it's the other side. We have societal pressure for women to pursue their happiness. We have societal pressure for women to divorce their guy, take the money. There's an entire business around it. Divorce Inc., family lawyers, family courts, child daycare. Like there's an entire infrastructure set around the divorce industry and the marriage industry. So they're incentivized for financial reasons to keep it going. So there's really no plus, right? If we're being extremely pragmatic here, there's really no like serious tangible plus for a woman to stay in a relationship if she's not happy. If she's not happy, she can leave and still get a lot of the benefits. And that is why the divorce rates are fucking through the roof. This is why women initiate 80-90% of the divorces. They only get rewarded for doing so. So this is what you guys have to understand when you get into this dating marketplace, is that a lot of the fucking conventions that were put in place to contain hypergamy, shame, religion, society, the patriarchy, traditionalism, all gone. Now what we live in is a female-led and a female-first patriarchy. That's what we live in now, guys. We live in the society that we live in is a patriarchy. However, this patriarchy is dictated by the matriarchy, okay? Everything is female first. Though men control the monopoly of force and men run and control most of the wealth and the leadership, etc., all of the leadership and all of the legislation and all of the things that come out are overwhelmingly pro-woman over pro-man, despite the fact that men lead the charge. Now, I'm not surprised. Women have been able to kind of get their way with male leadership for a long time. So what women have effectively done is they put men in the leadership role physically, right? So that they bear the brunt of protection and monopoly of force, all this is bullshit. But these men in power legislate and normalize laws and cultural norms that inherently benefit women, right? So you need to take the red pill and understand what type of world that we live in. On the outside, you could say, oh, well, it's a patriarchy. But the reality is that it's a gynocentric social fucking order. That's what it really is. That is propped up by the patriarchy. I'll give you a perfect example of this. You and your fucking girl get into a fight.
Welcome, punch!
Right? She calls 911. These niggas show up. Though it's male cops that are going to show up, what are they going to do? Well, we know statistically speaking, more than likely, they're going to arrest your fucking ass. Not her. Men overwhelmingly get arrested more for domestic violence situations than women do. We also know that let's say the cops arrest both y'all. Let's assume we get a situation where we got some unbiased cops and they come in and they arrest both y'all. Who's going to do less time? Well, if you guys both get convicted, she's going to do roughly 60% less time than you do. So even though we live on the outside with the facade of this patriarchy, the social order and the way that we do things is always more beneficial to women than men. So women are able to effectively utilize the protection, ingenuity, societal marvels that men have created to their advantage long term. That's where we are. And this is why I need guys to understand deeply this knowledge, because all of this bleeds into what's going to come from your relationships with females. And it also is going to explain to you why they behave the way that they do. A man's greatest superpower is knowing his worth. And a woman's greatest superpower is you not understanding your worth. I'm going to say that again for you stupid niggas. A man's greatest power is knowing his worth, because then he'll act accordingly. A woman's greatest power is you not knowing your worth so that she can act accordingly and she can siphon off the value from you. Women only get in line when you have other women in line. Women only respect you when you can replace them. And the highest demonstration of showing a woman that you can replace her is what, chat? Showing it, whether overtly or covertly, that you got other women that are willing to take her fucking spot. The only thing you can do is let her know that you understand your worth and that you're not going to tolerate this bullshit and you can replace her like that. The only thing. It's the only thing. This is why they hate guys like me and Andrew. What do we tell y'all niggas? Have other women. Don't commit until you got 6 months to a year. She's got to be submissive. She should be waiting on you hand and foot. anything you say goes, nothing is a fucking democracy, you're the fucking boss. And then you decide how much you want to get her involved in your affairs. But at the end of the day, you're the final decision maker. Ain't no, well, I think, I don't agree. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We run shit. You're just here. And the reason why they're so fucking terrified of this information is because if men put their fucking foot down with these women, there'd be a fucking serious issue. Okay? But they don't want guys like us putting this information out there because all we're doing is holding up a mirror to the men saying, hey, bro, make $100,000 per year. You're 6 foot tall. You're a good looking guy. Why are you with this stupid bitch over here that don't respect you? Damn, you're right. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You wake one guy up, that's bad. You wake up 5,000 guys, that's worse. You wake up 100,000 guys, now we have some serious fucking problems.